made by the Blue Hearts.
That sounds like a blast. Linda Linda is such an energetic song. Did you and your sister have fun singing it?
Yes.
It's a classic, especially for karaoke.
Yes. And I love the lyric of the Linda Linda.
The lyrics of Linda Linda are so catchy and full of energy. It's a great song for feeling free and confident. What part of the lyrics do you like the most?
Yeah, I love the part of the first. I wanna be あネズミってなんて言うんだっけ英語でマウスか。
You're talking about the part where it says, I want to be a mouse.
Yeah.
In English, Nezmi is mouse. That line is really fun and quirky.
Yeah, I wanna be a mouse because it is very beautiful. The first part of lyric is like that, and I love this part.
That's a great part. The idea of wanting to be a mouse because it's beautiful is so unique and poetic. It's like embracing a simpler, quieter side of life, right? It must feel really special when you sing that part.
Yes, and the oh
I'm glad you feel that way. It's amazing how certain lyrics can resonate with us so deeply. Do you enjoy singing other songs with meaningful lyrics too?
yes,
問題が発生しています。お話の内容を理解できませんでした。
and I think the meaning is that the mouse is not beautiful, but the
I see what you mean. It's like the mouse represents something that's usually overlooked or not traditionally seen as beautiful, but the song gives it a unique charm. Maybe it's saying that beauty can be found in unexpected places. Does that interpretation feel right to you?
yes, the 作家作作曲家って英語でなんていうの？ソングライター？
Soichija is composer in English. So the composer is the person who creates the music. Does that help with what you're thinking about?
Yeah, the composers. I think he think the most beautiful is that the way to the mouse eager to live.
It seems like you're saying that the composer sings beautifully, especially when it comes to expressing the courage for a cat to live. Is that the idea you're going for? Could you clarify a bit so I can better understand the meaning you're conveying?
頑張って生きようとする姿勢って英語でなんていうの？ The posture of eagering to alive, to be alive かな。
The phrase gandatte ikiyoto suru sigase can be translated as the attitude of striving to live or the spirit of persevering in life. It's about having the determination and will to keep going, no matter the challenges. Does that capture what you're trying to say?
Yes. I think the composer seeing the attitude of eager to live is beauty.
That's a beautiful way to put it. The composer's attitude of eagerly striving to live, despite challenges, can definitely be seen as something deeply beautiful and inspiring. It adds a whole new layer to the music, making it even more meaningful.
Yes. I love the meaningful lyric. I love meaningful lyric, and I love to think about the meaning of lyric.
That's wonderful. Meaningful literature can really make you reflect and see things from different perspectives. Do you have a favorite author or a piece of literature that you find especially thought-provoking?
Yes, I have the phrase that me makes me.
It sounds like you're saying certain works or authors ignite something within you. Could you share a bit more about what you mean by flares? Maybe a specific piece or author that really sparks those thoughts for you.
No, I have my favorite phrase in the song that makes me.
I see. You have a favorite phrase in a song that sparks those deep thoughts. That's awesome. What's the phrase if you don't mind sharing?
The things I learned, no. It is very interesting thing to if the thing I learned is all right.
That's a powerful and intense phrase. It sounds like it might express a feeling of disillusionment or questioning the truths we've been taught. Does that line resonate with you on a deeper level?
Yes, exactly.
I can see how that line would stir a lot of thought. It challenges everything we believe to be true, making you question the foundation of your understanding. It's like peeling back layers to find the truth beneath. What do you think this phrase says about how the world or life is viewed?
Could you repeat the question again? I didn't catch it.
Of course. I was asking, what do you think this phrase, "the thing I learned is all a lie," says about how the world or life is viewed? Does it reflect a certain perspective or belief about truth and learning for you?
Do you hear about the attitude of trying to skewer the truth make me?
It sounds like you're referring to the attitude of trying to uncover hidden truths or decipher clues in life. Is that what you mean? Could you clarify a bit more about skewer the clues in this context? I want to make sure I understand fully.
Yeah, but I cannot understand your question. So could you explain in another way?
Sure. I was asking if you mean that the attitude of looking for hidden meanings or clues in things, like life or literature, is what shapes your perspective. Does that sound close to what you're talking about?
Yes. And I like to find out the phrase which I like.
I see. You're looking to find a phrase that really resonates with you, something meaningful that aligns with your attitude of seeking deeper understanding. Do you have any phrases in mind that have stood out to you so far? Or would you like to explore different sources for inspiration?
Yes, there are a lot of favorite words. By the way, do you have any favorite words?
I'm glad you have so many favorite words. As for me, I really like the word serendipity. It's about finding something wonderful unexpectedly, which feels magical. It's about those moments when something special happens by chance. Do you have any favorite words that give you a sense of wonder or meaning?
I love the words of serendipity, and I think you and me is connected by serendipity. Uh, and I think
I love that idea. It feels like our conversation is a little bit of serendipity, bringing together thoughts and connections in a special way. It's amazing how certain moments can feel like they happen for a reason.
yeah, I totally agree with you.
I'm glad you do. It's nice how some connections just feel right, almost like they were meant to happen. It makes the conversation more meaningful, don't you think?
Yes, I think.
It's a great feeling, isn't it? It makes everything a little more magical. Do you have any other favorite thoughts or ideas that connect with you like that?
Yes, I think the moment of talking with you is very なんて言うんだろ
It sounds like you were about to say something meaningful about our
う。
conversation.
Yeah, meaningful. Yeah,
What were you thinking?
yeah. I totally agree with you. It is very meaningful because we cannot reverse this time.
Exactly. This moment is unique and can never be recreated in the same way. It's like a special piece of time, making our conversation even more precious. It's beautiful how moments like these stay with us.
Yes, totally agree with you. And so,
I'm glad we're on the same page. Moments like these, where everything just clicks, are truly special. Do you ever find that certain conversations or moments stick with you long after they've happened?
could you explain your question? I cannot understand what is your question.
Of course. I was asking if there are certain conversations or moments in your life that you remember clearly and continue to think about, even after they've passed. Do you ever find yourself reflecting on those meaningful moments?
Yes, yes, of course. But I am positive person also. So if I remember the past time, I can 切り替えることができるって英語なんていうの
It's great that you have a positive mindset. The ability to kiritairu, switch or shift your focus, is a powerful skill. It sounds like you're saying that even when reflecting on past moments, you can move forward with a positive outlook. That's an amazing way to stay balanced and keep growing. How do you typically shift your focus when needed?
I forgot the past. I
That's a strong approach. Letting go of the past and focusing on the present or future helps create space for new experiences and growth. It's almost like hitting a reset button for your mindset. Does it help you stay motivated or feel more at peace?
Yes. So I don't go back, but uh, I think the past is very beautiful, and
It's beautiful how you can appreciate the past for what it was, but choose not to dwell on it. Recognizing its beauty while moving forward shows strength and wisdom. Does that sense of beauty in the past inspire how you approach the present and future?
yes. So it's 3 a.m. in Japan. I think we should.
Wow, it's pretty late. It sounds like you've been deep in thought, which can happen when you're reflecting on meaningful things. Do you usually stay up late, or is tonight one of those rare nights?
I always stay up late because my lifetime is reversed. Up and
It sounds like you have a different rhythm to your day and night.
yeah.
Maybe your mindset is more active during the late hours, which can feel like a time for deeper thoughts. Does staying up late give you a sense of freedom or peace?
I agree with you 100%.
I'm glad that resonates with you. Late night hours can really offer a unique sense of peace and clarity, almost like the world slows down, giving you space to think. Do you find that you're most creative or reflective during those quiet moments?
Yes, I always 思いつくって英語なんていうの
Omoitsuku in English is to come up with or to think of. So you could say, I always come up with ideas, or I always think of things. Does that fit what you're trying to express?
I always come up with my new idea in the night. So I like the night. And I love staying up late.
That's awesome. The night seems to bring out your creativity and spark new thoughts. It's great that you can make the most of those quiet hours. Do you ever find yourself writing down or acting on those ideas right away?
No, just watching YouTube or reading books.
That sounds like a nice way to spend the night, getting inspired by YouTube videos or books. Do you usually watch or read things that align with your interests, like literature or deep ideas? Or do you enjoy exploring other topics?
Yes, I write down the idea in memo in the iPhone.
That's a great way to capture your thoughts. Having them saved in a memo makes it easy to come back to them later when you're ready to explore or expand on the ideas. Do you ever revisit those notes later and find new insights?
Yes, when I get up, I see the memo and I
That's a great habit.
so good night. It's late night. おう、なんかまたこうなっちゃった。喋っても。ではでは。